for reminding me of the time limit. I didn't hear you remind anybody else, but that's okay, Doc. I wanted to make a mention that all of you education doctors are probably going to need a doctor if you continue to play with these wireless gadgets like they're toys, because they're not. I'd like to present some studies here to Mr. Atkinson. I'd like to enter that into the public record as well. My contention with wireless technology has always been, aside from cancer, is reproductive harm. Now, the studies are few, but they do exist. And the reality is, if you take the same frequency, the same power level, the same pulse modulation, the same SAR rating, the same power, with a fraction of the exposure time, and you do that to a rat, and we all know how resilient rats are, trust me, I've had them at homes I've lived in the past, and they're hard to get rid of. But when you have a microwave transmitter on these rats' abdomens, there are significant decreases in their ovarian reserves. That is basically infertility in the making. One of the studies that you've been presented with is 15 minutes a day for 2 weeks on the abdomen, 50% reduction in ovarian reserves in these rats. I've always alleged that this is intentional and that you're going along for the ride. I'm here to tell you that for the past 3 years, we've been coming to these meetings, and we're not going to stop coming. We're going to keep presenting this stuff and holding all of you accountable. Because the bottom line is the science is there, the information is there, the research is there. And there's also research on the other side that says it's totally fine. And let's face it, we have the head of the FCC who's a former telecom executive. The fox is running the hen house. The vampire is running the blood bank. The wireless industry owns the legislature. It owns a lot of arms of our government. And it owns the educational establishment at the highest levels. And there's no reason to go with wireless. These schools have put people through the highest academic echelons of our nation with textbooks, pencils, protractors, and compasses. And these are not toys. They're not to be played with. These things are dangerous. And I want to tell you folks, people are going to start dying from playing with these things. You need to open your eyes. This isn't a joke. This is a very serious situation. The VTA has ignored formal written demands. Beverly Berryman's kicked this thing around for months, waiting for a response from legal. This isn't a joke. I'm here to tell you folks that our children are in harm's way. And this is a very serious problem. This school district had an opportunity 2.5 years ago when I told Dr. Williams that she had a world-class opportunity to do the right thing and hardwire these classrooms and go with Ethernet connectivity to these devices. And so far, so good. I still don't see a full deployment. What I'd like to see all of you do, as it is incumbent upon you as educators, principals, board members, and administrative staff of the school district, is it's well within your purview to also, in addition to everything I've alleged and presented, start informing children not to keep these cell phones in their bras, because women are getting breast cancer from keeping them in their bras. Have these children not sleep with these things as alarm clocks under their pillows. People are getting brain tumors from cell phones. I don't care if you don't want to believe it, it's happening. The Italian Supreme Court ruled that they cause brain tumors. The stuff is not a toy. We should not be keeping laptops in direct proximity to our reproductive organs, especially in young children. I can't begin to tell you how horrified I am with what's going on in the 4th School District, where the superintendent continues to put pictures on his Facebook page of children putting iPads on their laps while they're at school. I think I've said enough for now. Just urge you to do the right thing. We're in very precarious times. You're in the crosshairs of an agenda, and I hope you'll wake up to it.